What's up, guys? We got another episode of the bait box. Today we got baits from a company called Peak Baits, all the way from Connecticut. Now, I'm personally excited because these are hand painted by a guy named Trev. Trev is a tattoo artist, very talented. Go check out his work and his tattoo art here. I did not bring a knife. Of all things that I forgot to pack, it was a pocket knife. We also have a special guest with us today. Say hi, Gibson. Oh my gosh. We're gonna make this work though. These are what I'm most excited about because I don't even know what they look like yet. I told him to get creative with the colors. I just wanted one that was a little bit lighter and one that was darker. That's all I said. So, all right. So it comes in a box. Peak Baits. This is the first time I've seen them. And you know what? It looks like he sent me 3. I only asked for 2, but he sent me 3, so hell yeah. These guys are unique because they are crankbaits, but they have rat tails. You see that? See that? Look at the color on that, dude. It's pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. These are kind of unique, and that's why I picked up on these. I was like, dude, tell me about them crankbaits with the tails. And he was like, dude, these things are freaking awesome. I can make them any color you want. They glow in the dark too. I'll show you that later when it's darker out. Look at that. That's just one of them. So this is another one that he made. And you know, I'm excited that he actually sent me a couple extras because now we got more we can test out, you know. I do this for the joy of it. I love it. And then I get to see people like him that do it for the same reason because he loves it, but he got to add his own twist to it, which is the artwork. I mean, just look how beautiful that came out. This one's got a rat tail too. Look how pretty. This one's injured. It's got a little bit of blood splatter on it. I mean, just phenomenal work. I can't say enough about these guys. This one doesn't look like it has a rat tail on it, but I'm not complaining. So this one looks almost like crawfish colors. These all... Guns are firing. I'll hold off till they're done. Is that scary, Gibson? Is that scaring you? I know, big loud booms. This guy's the dark one. Look at that. It's purple, and I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it color shifts almost to like a brown. At least that's what I'm seeing here. But I kind of like this. It's got the white polka dots splattered on it. It's got a black belly. Beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to test all these guys out. The last package feels like another bait too. I asked him for 2, I got 4, so I can't I can't complain. Ooh, this one's pretty. And that one does have the color shift. The top, the brown to green. Look at that. Pretty little belly on it. This one reminds me more of like bluegill colors. Dude, I'm excited to try these out. This one does not have any hooks, so we're gonna have to try this another day. But look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. It looks like I missed a couple things in here too. He sent a business card. And he also sent me a sticker to throw on the bait box. Thing of beauty right there. Now, what we're gonna be putting it on is this rod. I got a 65-pound braid, but I use this for catfishing. It's an ugly stick. I'm not fancy, dog. This is a Walmart special. 65-pound braid, but my other reel broke, so I gotta go get a new one. Sorry. Look how pretty that is. We're all strung up, we're ready to go. Let's get it. Of course, we gotta give the puppy attention. He wants his butt rubbed. He wants scratches. Good boy. All right, let me go fish. Let me go fish. Another cool thing about these guys is that these are created by Lazy Bait Company and Design, who also owns a Lazy Baits company. He makes his own and he designs them. So if you want to get any lures designed, or you want something that maybe he has to offer, hit him up too. Little shout out. You're welcome. Another cool thing that they do is they have a podcast called The Bait Boys Podcast. I'll leave the podcast right here so you guys can go follow that. And yeah, it's interesting. Go watch it. Go watch it. You can see everybody, kind of get to know them a little bit, get to know their work, what they do, where they're from, who they are. It's neat. I watched a little bit of the first episode, and I am for sure going to watch the other 2 or 3 that they have up on their YouTube right now. Alright, I think we're going to pack up. We head to a different spot. Some people just pulled up to the parking area off on the trail here, so I don't want to bother anyone, and I don't want them to bother me with my video, so let's go to a new spot. I think we're going to change up the colors to the darker one and the one that sinks, because what I found is this pond has a lot of fish that are still bedding for some reason. But if I can irritate them inside of their bed and get it to strike at it, we'll go with that. So we're going to grab the sinking one, tie it on, and see if this guy will produce us anything. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Caught a bass on the Raider just as the sun was going down. Got this guy on the Peak Baits Raider. This one's the sinking one. It catches bass, man. It catches bass. All right, guys. Well, it is getting dark and I'm tired, so we're gonna get going. But next time I see you guys, we're gonna try this guy out and see if we can catch some kind of bass or anything at all really on this thing. So the only real problem that I'm actually having is this is awesome. It's attracting a lot of fish, but I think, you know, all this length, I actually did get a bite and I was on it and it popped off. Oh, you saw that though. You saw that. But the majority of the time I'm getting this bit. This keeps getting bit by bass, bluegill, and I think I have a fish on. You know, it's hard to gauge. I mean, that's a lot of length before the hook. That's my only issue with it so far. Other than that, it does attract a lot of attention because I keep getting bites. Raider catches bass, baby. That makes me so happy to see. And again, just as the sun was going down, it's been pretty hot out, but hey, Peak Baits, look at that. Little guy, but a catch is a catch. Look at that. Peak Baits Raider, baby. Produces. Little guy, but it produces. All right, y'all, so we did end up catching fish on both the sinking ones and the floating ones. Sadly, I don't have another
wanted to show. I know there was 3 baits that had hooks on them. I lost one. Oh boy, this might not have been the move. No way. But all is well. This is basically the same thing, just different coloring. And yeah, we'll do our reviews here in a second. All right, final review time. I've only got 3. Like I said, I lost one, but you know, Peak Baits, I can't complain. I'm gonna rank each of these minus this one. This one is just the extra one he sent me, but we're gonna put him to the side here. I'm gonna rank each of these different because they are different baits that you have to fish differently, right? Rat tail, this one floats, and it only has 1 treble hook. Now with this, my only complaints, I have 2, is the tail. I kept getting bites on the tail, and you know, there's a lot of length here before the treble hook, so I kept getting bites and thinking I had something on, and it was nothing. I tried to set the hook and there was just nothing. The other thing is I wish that this had a little bit more float. Yes, it does float, but it takes a minute for it to come back up to the surface. I wish it was just a little bit faster. That's me personally. If you think that's good for you, a nice slow float back up, good on you. But me personally, I wish it would float a little bit faster. So I'm not going to give it a 5 because 5 is kind of the middle of the road, and this is not your middle of the road bait whatsoever. I mean, it's hand painted, hand poured. You know, he makes these. I give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, only because I wish it would float more. And then the issue I had with the tail. That being said, if you have an area where you know there's large bass or even pike, muskie, anything aggressive that would blow up on this, by all means, this would be a 10 out of 10 then. In the area that I'm in, we don't have giant bass like that. Yeah, 6 out of 10 for my personal preference. Now this guy, this is the sinking one, darker colored, 2 treble hooks, no rat tail. This one does have a nice sink to it. Now you got it correct on this one. This one, I love it. I would fish this on beds and it was amazing. I got results with it very, very fast. It didn't take me long at all to catch anything on this guy. This guy right here. I would give this one a solid, let's say 8.5 out of 10. I love it. I would definitely buy this again, along with this one. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. So yeah, hit up Peak Baits if you like what you see here. And yeah, that's all I got. Oh, and I forgot to show you that they glow in the dark, so here's that. Anyways, guys, hit up Peak Baits if you want to pick up some baits of your own. And as always, keep on ripping.